What, now it works? Now it works? Wasn't working forever, and now it works? Right. Ugh. That's kind of stupid. This thing wouldn't work forever, and now suddenly it works. That's why the game isn't on. So this is going to be blank for a minute because I'm trying to figure this out. Dashboard. Videos. I need to go to my streaming. I hate this. It's like I never can find it. Goddamn. Webcam. Stop this. What the fuck? Alright, shit. There it is. Alright, we have all of this. Now I have to edit it. How do I edit this? Edit. Can I edit it now? Yeah, title. There we go. There. Jesus Christ. Alright, so thumbnail. Save. Did it save? Changes saved. Details. Okay, so channel videos. And again, you can't just view your goddamn live stream. You go to your channel and you go to, I guess, your videos, and there it is. Okay, it's finally streaming. It's finally streaming. And okay then, I guess I'll broadcast upon the Twitch as well. And then, like, this, it streamed just fine for like 3 hours today. And then suddenly I go to stream and XSplit, broadcast, YouTube, and then it says format is required. Nothing changed. I made absolutely 0 changes to anything. And then I just couldn't stream for like, I don't know. And then, like, oh, a market gate, that would be kind of cute. Kind of an open thing. Well, a market would be fine, but you can't, with the debt, you can't do that. And what sucks is that I need to go to the chat pop out for Twitch really quick. Twitch.tv/popout/ whoever you are /chat. And then it pops out your chat, because Twitch removed the ability to pop out chat unless you do that. I am not happy that it took me that many minutes. And big 32 apple pies. Upgrade 1 display. Oh, that's one of these things. Yeah, you can do that. You just do this, and then you spend a tiny bit of money, and bam, you're done. And sell 20 clothing is not going to happen. Sell 50 items within a week. Resets upon debt payment. Oh, that's easy enough. debt payment in 3 days. Well, okay, 50 items, 300 bucks. The crops have been watered. I don't need anything right now. Except I have some soup crafted, some potatoes and some veggies. I could make some of that potato soup. Considering I have potatoes. And I have some meat too, so I could probably throw in some beef stew. And yeah, there you go. And then I'll make maybe one of these. Just to get rid of some inventory. Now as far as apples are concerned, I can do jam, but didn't I already make a shelf of jam? Yeah, it's over there. So everything is set up. Let's just continue on. Just stand here and say, all the inventory's behind me. Although the counter should actually be where these pumpkins are. And everyone shops over there. I should do that. Actually, I should do that. But right now I don't have enough shelf space to totally trust it. Stop walking, you know, god damn it. This is why you can't put the counter there. These little assholes. Wow. I knew I would need more soup. You always need soup. Here, just like they just love this vegetable soup. It's like the town favorite. There you go. Anyone buy any of these yet? No. Okay, so what are you selling? Apples, I have 10 of. But it is at cost. So if you want to buy 12, 15, 16 apples. That cost isn't horrible. Ah, somebody bought one of those. And did anyone buy a beef stew? Yeah. There you go. What about soup? Well, a couple more soups were crafted. So there you go. Alright, so jam, blueberry, artichoke. Cheap ass potato seeds, but I have enough of those, I think. I mean, really cheap potato seeds. Wow. Usually they're like 33. Everybody happy? Everybody get their pies. Everybody get their meals. Everybody get their soup. Of course he does. I guess I sold 50 items that day, because I don't see the achievement anymore. Bake 32 pies, place 30 decorations, and open. Have $1,000 when the shop closes. Oh, that's going to happen right now. And I just sold 50 items, and there you go, that task is done. And expand your store to 50 tiles. Yeah, well, the debt's in 2 days. I don't want to overdo it a lot, so. Some of this is thirsty. Thirsty crops. And a lot of thirsty crops. There we go. You're ready to harvest, you're ready to harvest. But none of this is. That's right, I planted all these beans. That's right. I remember that now. Now I have all of that, everything's ready and good to go. I don't even think I want to make cauliflower. But I do need to expand the shop a bit. I do need to fix the shop. I got all these pumpkins. I got decorations. The shop is as far back as it can go. So, I really want to move this kind of over a little bit so that I could put 4 items here. And there's still a walkway space, but there wouldn't be a lot of walkway space if I had it like that. Because it would take up like all of where I'm standing and there'd be nothing left. Same thing here. So I'd have to pull it forward a bit and put some of the items in the middle of the shop. Do I expand now? Eventually I'm going to have to. And I need my appeal to go up. And I need to pay for an upgrade so appeal can go higher than 15. Now, I can fix some of this stuff down here. I like right here. This is the outside appeal stuff. And so if you put an item here, it doesn't leave a whole lot of space for a walkway, does it? No, not really, because if you have the door coming out, it would be a really narrow walk. In principle, it looked nice. But in practice, it doesn't hold up very well. Is it just me, or is this more narrow than that? It's more narrow than that. Because, yeah, where I'm standing is a lot more narrow than that one. This is more narrow, and I have this one up here. These aren't the same space apart, and that's frustrating. Do I continue to have the passageway open here, or do I put the bushes here? Well, I wanted the bushes in that area. I wanted a walkway. I wanted a walkway that was a little bit wider than that, actually. There's enough space. This isn't a lot of space. I kind of want to change that up a bit. I'm not sure by how much. So. I want at least 2 flower walkways. So if I grab this and put one here, and then grab this and put one here, that's 2 flower walkways. And then I put a flower here. Oh. Well, we're going to have to get rid of some of those. I'll go back to 15 in a second. This is the minimum distance of the walkway that I want. Yes. And I think I want to center this a little bit better. So that means I want to center this one a little bit better. Yeah. That's it. I'll explore. Yeah. So that means, yeah, this is going to have to, alright, let's actually go to the build menu on the shop and make some sweeping changes, shall we? Because if I get rid of these 2 pieces right here, then the cookery has to go somewhere else, like right here. And it's expensive to upgrade that. There you go. So, if the kitchen goes there, I get rid of this, the kitchen goes there, right? And all of the shop is over on that side, so the garden can all be on this side. So it's half and half, right? I mean, yeah. It will fit in there. Scooches on up nicely, right there. And if I destroy this wall here, then I have more garden space. So, you know, you go to the build menu and you can get rid of that expansion. Yes, you can. So that's good. And the door, and so I actually need the expansion down here some, because the door has to be right here. This is a conundrum, because if the door goes there, that means the walkway has to be wider. Actually, no, I could put a walkway around the other side, and there's still space. So the door has to go, if the door goes here, I'd have to remove that. There wouldn't be a flower walkway. That's not the end of the world, but it does make me a little sad. I mean, it does line up nicely. So, you know, that's going to be the door right there. So you want to put a nice little door there. Yeah. And then this can go back one more. Rearranging the store with me, yeah. So if I do this, and I happen to be standing in the wrong spot. Oh, there we go. It fits nicely right there. as far back as it can go. The door comes out. That's where the door probably should be, because this divides the shop into pieces. And if the door is here and you walk out, then this is the walkway. This is the center walkway. So these flower bins can't actually be there because they're too fat and you have to walk around them. But what I can do is I can put the flowers on the outside between the bushes. So if I were to rotate the flowers this way, that would work okay. Because the walkway should be the size of one flower bin, right here. And then there should be another walkway here, which should be the size of another walk bin. So there has to be a bush here. And I have actually unlocked a few bushes, didn't I? I think I did. Well, this is the dusty blue bush. This is the only bush I apparently have. I thought I unlocked more bushes. Well, I can always change them later. Alright, so that's where the bush goes. Interesting. Because this looks like it doesn't actually touch the bush. It doesn't. It actually has a small space there. So if it has a small space there, then the bush needs to have a small space. Like this just nudges the bush. But this has that small space right there. And if it has that small space, that means everything has to be nudged up a bit to now be centered. It's alright, everything's cool. I just have to have my symmetry. If I don't have my symmetry, I don't have my feng shui. And if I don't have my feng shui, I get ornery. So we get all this, put the flower bin, hold control to do that. It could nudge up against the bush, but I wanted to have that space right there. So there you go. You have the space and then another bush. And the bush has that little bit of space. That little bit of space. I said, okay, yeah, you can't put it right there. A little bit of space right there. And that's actually lined up nicely. This comes up over here. And I have three double rows. And everything is cool. Everything's cool. And all I need to do is put one of my things there. Yeah. But there's not going to be flower bins in the middle here. But I gotta fix all this now. This all has to, okay, so this flower bin right here can go over here. But should it go long ways? Yeah, because it'll fill it out. So instead of it going instead of it going one way, it's gonna go this way. And you can't walk this way. So there's no path there. I could put a path there, but if I put a path there, then the door has to come one more space up. And if I decide that later that I actually want a walk path around all the places, then I'll do that. I will move the door. But for right now, we're good. And so, okay. Now what I have to do is kind of have to put this here now, so that I have the spacing right. There you go. That's where they are in the door. So does it match here? Lined up. And is it symmetrical? Yeah, it is indeed. So this needs to be here, but it also needs to be up here. Yeah, symmetrical with that. See? So this needs to move up. Watch Zen rearrange his garden for 2 hours before he even plays the game. But isn't that what these games are all about? It's a simulation, man. It's however you want to do it. It's whatever makes you the humpiest. Yeah, it's very, very humpy. That's what you say to my grandmother's rat terrier. He would hump your leg. He's humpy to see you. That's all it is. He's just humpy to see you. And so that just became a running joke forever. I think I shared this with you guys in the past. But for you newcomers to the channel, yeah, what newcomers then? Hey, shut up. I can grow my base. You think you can. I'm sad now. I just argued with myself. Do. Alright, cool. Oh, you guys are way over here now. That's alright. Oops. Awesome, right? So we could put since you can't have flowers in the middle, and there's no nice little path, but there are outside walkways, actually. If you go to the build menu, there are outside walkways. The build menu here for doors, I didn't unlock them yet. Yeah, no, let's not do that. Yeah, there are outside tiles, but I don't have them. Yeah, see. Yeah. I could change the entrance if I want to be something like that. And, yeah, you know. Yeah. Alright, so there we go. Everything is cool. I got a little garden. I almost want to move them up so that I have a walkway there. That way I don't care if I'm over here or over there. Now that I'm thinking about it. But if I do that, you might as well get rid of the small 2 pieces on the end and have a third just center line. That way, but then you can't walk through the middle. But do you have to walk through the middle? Do you have to have this walkway here? Because if they're all 4 pieces, then you don't need it. But this right here, there's gonna be like another section over here. But the garden can only go 3 high because the shop has to go the rest of this. The shop has to be all of this space. And so these bushes can stay here for now. I'm at the max appeal until I upgrade the shop, and I can't do that just yet. I have to upgrade the shop right there, stucco panel, but you have to be at a higher level first before that happens. So, yeah, upgrade the shop. Max level 21, so you see, close. I won't get any more dudes for a while. But now we're good, because now I have this, it is a little bit wide here, I'll give you that. But I actually could change that and put a back walkway here so you can walk that way. And if I decide that, that means everything has to move up 1 tile. And if I do that, then there's a space around all of it. And I'll decide on that later, because I can still reach the back row just fine. And do I just want to buy the seeds? Do I just want to buy the asparagus seeds just to fill it out? Because everything else is filled out now except the asparagus. So it kind of makes me sad that I don't have the asparagus. They're a little expensive though. But, you know. There. Now it's just all filled out. Now everything's gonna grow nicely. And except for cauliflower. And I seem to keep running out of wheat. So I might actually rearrange this and put 2 wheat fields. You know, like, because there are certain things you need a lot of. And wheat is one of them. Maybe potatoes I'll consider as well. 2 wheat, 2 potatoes, yeah. But if that happens, I'll rearrange stuff, it's fine. But for now, it can't get any higher, and the garden is as nice as I care to make it right now, so the shop's going to take some getting used to, because it looks weird, because there's no storage area. The storage area it's right there. It's right in front of the, yeah. That makes me a little sad, because the shop has never looked like this before. I've never had half a shop, so it is different for me. People come in the shop. Yeah, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to change these pumpkins. This is all just, like, I'm out of an appeal that I don't actually need. I mean, I'll replace it, don't worry. I'll replace it. So, this is where I cook, this is where I store stuff. This right here would be the counter, right? So, of course, you want to put the counter here, centered at that line. I said centered at that line. Okay, there we go. That looks to be centered. So that's where the counter is. Ideally, it should be facing the other way because I'll be standing behind it. Then the merchant guy would be there, you know. But, so I would stand here and watch all the shoppers, right? Zoom out and I can see some of the shoppers. I just do this and watch them, right? And I just need some appeal over here. Well, I can move the desk back a bit. I could move it here. That means I'd be standing a little bit further back. I'd be standing flush up against the wall, watching the shop from this angle. If I decide to do that. Yeah. And then I'll just watch everybody shop around. So what you need are some of the appeal items here. These guys again, because they're just that awesome. Yeah. Snap to grid on this, right? It needs to go like right here. So if it goes right there, I could move everything up a bit. Oh yes. I could move. I didn't want the counters to be. Okay, so if I actually build two of these, just to get the positioning. If that's where I want the positioning, then these aren't going to be flush with that. But I'll have more space over here and it will balance out. So maybe these could be further up because these could just be flush with the door frame. And then I can do that. Then I can move this actually up. So you can go there, but it can't go there. It can go there. And it can go there. I was trying to hope to get it right in the middle. But anyway, yeah, it can go there, but it can't go here, but it can go there. And that's about as close as you can make it. A little bit tight. Almost in the center. A little bit further back than I intended. But still okay. And still almost symmetrical here. And since I did that, I can actually move this piece flush with the cabinet to give myself maximum space. It's very close to maximum space. Very close. So now I have all that. And yeah. And I can put the barrels that are kind of in the way now. I could put one barrel here. And one barrel here. Which looks to me like it could be nice and flush. Yeah. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. And for right now I can put this barrel over here, which as we all know will translate into, you know, something better later. Let's see, how come it, are you guys overlapped a bit? Because I feel like, okay, I'm going to put this here, flush up against, and then I want to put this, okay, yeah, that's what it was. Because the barrel's slightly further back. Yeah. So I've got everything I want there, and it'll look nice when I put carpet down. A little tight in the back, but I don't stand behind the counter that often. I could even put a chair back there. But the storage is another thing. I mean, if I have half a shop like this and I keep going back, then eventually the stove is going to have to go way in the back, or because I gotta have the stove, and the stove can't go outside. And so, if that's where the door is going to be, the door will come down, and I'll put the stove next to the sales counter eventually, because eventually the door is going to be symmetrical with the garden. Like, eventually the door will be, well, I like it down one aisle, but eventually the door might be here, 2 tiles down. And if that's the case, then I could rearrange them to be this way. I could make them vertical instead of horizontal as it relates to the camera being oriented this way. And that wouldn't be bad either, because then I could put the rows of 3. Maybe. I don't think 3 will go lengthwise. There's not enough tiles. You would need 12 tiles. And I think there's 9, maybe 10 there. There's not 12, so you can't do that. But you could do more narrow rows. It might work. I could rearrange it. There's no cost to me to rearrange. Now that I've gotten that sorted, I don't like the fact that I have to run through these. It's really, really bugging me. But the shop is very narrow. And that's about all I can do, man. Because the cooking... Oh, wait a minute. If I put the cookery right there, then these can go... Oh, but then that would take up some space. But let's give that a try. Hold on a second. I got an inspiration. Hold on. If I put this here, it's overlapping the door right now. It's overlapping the door. But the door can move down. I just put it there temporarily, right? But, you know, you can cook. The counter doesn't have to be centered. In fact, the counter isn't even centered right now. So, you know, if you put this flush with that, and then you put the counter here, I can put these pallets over here. 2 pallets should fit. Yeah. That way I come in through the door, I do this, and eventually there's going to be probably some things here, so it'll be a tight squeeze, but that's not too bad. Maybe there won't be. Maybe I'll put 2 there and 1 here, and we'll just leave it at that. So, or I can shuffle everything down by 1 and put... No. Maybe the walkway is best where it is. Maybe it's best where it is. So something tiny can go there? I don't know. We'll see. This is the smallest. I always do a double length shop. Hey, see you back at just streaming. Yeah. Did you see the garden? I rearranged it so it looks like this now. I'm just trying some things. So I decided to do a couple more, you know. And I put my things there, and you know the debt's gonna easily be paid. So I just got rid of some decorations I didn't need. So, you know, things are good, things are great, and I need to refill the things now. So I need to start cooking, man. I need to cook a lot of stuff. Okay, so I need vegetable soup and vegetable stew, and you know what I also don't have now is a trash can. I can put the trash can right here by the door. Because I need it, because I need to throw away this silk. You go, no, sell it. No, really, it's in the way. I don't actually want it. It was a free gift anyway. Alright, so they come in through the door, and they see this counter. They bump right up against it. They hit their crotch on it. Oh! But then they come around the corner here. Eventually, I'll move everything down some when the shop expands down. So there won't be such a tight squeeze. But for right now, it's a little bit of a tight squeeze. And I can still get behind here. You know, I can still do my thing. You know, I can't seem to face forward though, but that's okay. Actually, I can if I do this. No, there we go. There we go. Now I can face forward. Now I can watch the whole shop from this one little corner, and I can say, "Ask if you need anything." Not that I care, but anyway. Let's get some potatoes and start making some beef stew. Yeah. Let's get some potatoes. Oh, those wilted? Those were wilted! Oh, no. So were those. Did I forget to water my potatoes? That shouldn't have happened. That makes me sad. Now I gotta buy new seeds. All of my potatoes are wilted? Well, I got... Oh, that was wheat. I'm smart. I was looking at potatoes, not wheat. Okay, well, anyway, wheat's fine, but now I'm over encumbered. Shit, now I can't cook. That was a bad move. I was being stupid. Oh, I'm not encumbered anymore. Yay me. But then again, I got seeds. I was keeping the wheat seeds on hand, that's right. Okay, well I have all this wheat. I can do the bread at least. So I need one bread and 3 porridge. Anything else need wheat? Yeah, quiche. Well, that also needs a veggie, and I have that, and that also needs... I need 2 cheese for that. Cheese is now really expensive. But, okay. That's all the wheat stuff. Yeah, all the wheat stuff is right here. So you restock, restock, restock. Actually, no, pies also need wheat. So I need an apple pie and 4 blueberry pies. Okay. There's an apple pie. 4 blueberry pies. I gotta harvest some blueberries. I need 8 blueberries, man. This should give me 8 blueberries right here. And one of these should give me 4 blueberries, I think. That gives me 6 blueberries. Well, whatever. I'll have 12 blueberries. And so it begins. I need 4 blueberry pies. My pie's stuck right now, but they'll get better soon. What else needs blueberries? Jam, except I have all the 6 jams, so I don't need to do those anymore. I could make a pie on standby, I suppose. But, you know, just like 2 pies on standby. If I have the wheat for it later. Well, I need 2 beef stews. That requires potatoes. Some other things require potatoes too. But... 2 beef stews. Beef stew will stay on the shelf for 16 years until someone buys it. Ah, I need 1 beef guy too. That's why I bought that cheap beef, man. Alright, my shelves are nicely stocked. Oh, but I need 1 more veggie soup. And 2 more... I knew I would need more potatoes, because I need 2 more veggie stews. That means I gotta harvest more potatoes than I need. Yeah. Lots more than I need. Alright, so we cook it up, and we make 2 of these. What if I still need a vegetable soup? Because I do. Alright, so. And all the meats. So everything's restocked, which is cool. And I have leftover ingredients, which is also cool. As far as meat's concerned, I could make 2 meat stews just to get rid of the potatoes. Or vegetable stews. But it would also get rid of the meat if I do that. And then vegetable stews, these take a lot of resources too. Yeah. And I have some, I don't really need a backlog of stuff. I'm trying to minimize my inventory, but and I could make a blueberry pie. I could make 2 of them just to get rid of the blueberries. And as far as that's concerned, I can make 1 bread and 1 porridge. And now all I have left is nothing. To harvest some vegetables to make more vegetable soup, because they always seem to want vegetable soup. So, 3 of 4. I could do some artichokes. And then just plant some artichokes back. I got an extra artichoke seed. Okay, so that's good. I want to upgrade that pallet, but it would cost me 200 to upgrade the pallet. I can do it. It's not that bad. Here, I'll show you. Oh, I don't have the double pallet yet. Well, let's go back to the other one I just had. Yeah, well, anyway, we'll do that later. As soon as I unlock it, anyway. Alright, so wonderful. I thought I had the double pallet. I don't. So I harvested those 8 artichokes for a reason. Because I just go through vegetable soup like crazy, so. And now I have a slight surplus of stuff, but not really that much. I can open up my shop. Expand your 450 tiles. I've only done 32. Place 3 decorations. I'll do that with some carpet. You know, sell 20 clothing's not going to happen. I'm not going to sell clothing. Watch. I'll just watch the shop from here. There. This is my shop. Ask if you need anything! I'm just waiting on the guy to come. Yeah, there it is. Hey, you got anything for me? Local deliveries? I don't... And look, I can see my garden from here, too. Cool! That's actually a pretty good angle. I'm an efficient guy when it comes to my shops, man. They're small, but everything you need in a small package. That's what he said, because he was self-conscious. I don't need you. Look how many vegetable soups I'm selling. Yeah. I better restock it. I better restock the pie. I have some beef stews. And someone bought some bread. And someone bought some of those. And someone bought more of those. I'll tell you, once I have double shelving of all this, it won't matter. Blueberry pie and some stew. So what's on the menu today? What do people want the most today? It's always vegetable soup. Probably because vegetable soup is one of the cheaper items. It wouldn't surprise me that that's the reason. Let's restock the pie. And nobody bought porridge today. Here, lady, buy some porridge. You don't wanna do porridge? Oh, this guy's here. Asparagus seed, bean seed, potato seed. Man, that potato seeds, I would have loved to have bought for that. Sorry, buddy, but I don't need you. Well, definitely, it's time to restock, man. Now, what about the meat? Now I gotta buy meat. I gotta buy 2 meat. Oops. Not meat stew, just the meat. Because I gotta make 2 meat stews. Okay, so I'll need potatoes. First things first. We're gonna water some stuff. Good thing I found a use for all that wheat. Harvested all the wheat. It'll be due tomorrow. Which means that I'm gonna have problems today. And that was all the wheat in one day, which definitely tells me I need to double up the wheat crop. Because I just used that much of it. Because I ate all the wheat, and actually I only have 1 spare wheat because I have 1 spare porridge. So that's a thing. And I can't do that again. Because wheat's not going to be due tomorrow, I think. Alright, so I needed potatoes. So let's harvest these. I know the seeds are piling up. Right now the inventory's not a problem. So 2 meat stews. There you go. And none of those, none of those. An apple pie. Well, I'm gonna need wheat anyway. And I don't have any. So let's count how much wheat I have to buy. 2 wheat, 1, 2, oh my god, 10 wheat for the bread. I need 12 wheat. Wow. I definitely need another stock of it. Yeah. Because 12 wheat's 120 right now. More. 132. So 5 bread. Oh, I didn't even think about the quiche. Because now I was just making the apple pie. Great. Now I need quiche. I need 1 more wheat just to make the quiche. And I also need a cheese. Do I have any veggies? No, I'm out of veggies. Well, if I'm out of veggies, I can just get standard stock of veggies, which would be like these guys right here. I'm going to get quite a few of them, yeah, 8. So asparagus, that's the thing. Should probably be more than enough vegetables. So let's see, so quiche. Alright, I can still make vegetable soup out of any extras, so those are all stocked. Those are, oh, the pie. That's stocked. Quiche is stocked. Bread is stocked. And that's all the stock. I still have some apples left, which I probably want to keep. And 2 potatoes. So I don't need the potatoes at the moment. And I have some meat. Actually, I ran out of meat. So let's make a potato soup. Just vegetable stew. I call it potato soup, man. Potato stew. It's potato soup. Alright, so that takes 2. And I'll just make more veggie soup. The remainder of the vegetables. And with all of that said and done, I really want to buy more wheat seeds. Like, I owe my debt today when I open up the store, but I have 3 wheat seeds. So I need to expand the wheat crop over there. So was this 3 wide? How many spaces wide was this? Was it 3? The size of the door? Yeah, I think it was 3 wide. It was 3 flower beds wide. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 3 flower beds wide. But Is it two? Is it two this way? I'm just curious. It's actually exactly two that way. Hey, cool. And I just got to level 21, which means I can improve the shot by upgrading, but I need to pay the debt today, so I can do that tomorrow. However, okay, it's too wide. So if I make the walkway the same width, yes, I can do that. And I should just make more wheat that way. So I do this just to get the spacing right. And then I put one of these down. One of these little bad boys down right here. You got it right here, yeah. And then we throw it down. And we just need to lock it into place with the other one. This is why snap to grid is useful when you're trying to be symmetrical. Otherwise you can turn it off and just go crazy. Which I also like in the game, that it gives you that option to turn it off. If you don't like it. Actually, it's turned off by default. Here's the problem. I won't be able to do the bushes on the other side like I did over there. Because the third crop down won't have the bush space. Well, if I make the walkway a bit more narrow, it'll work out in the long run. So I'm okay with that. For now, I'm okay with this. Because you can put one down here, but then that's the entire garden. Oh, actually you can't. Look, there's just not enough space. Oh, there is. You can just wiggle it in. Like it's just big enough to squish in. But then you can't put the scenery, which is what I wanted. I wanted the bushes on both sides. Well, anyway, it doesn't have to, because this is the front of the shop anyway. People look at the bushes, they come down. If I were to squish it up further, I could put one basket as a row on both sides. But then there's no space for bushes. However, there is a space here for bush. I can put a bush down there because I don't need to walk there. So, you know, like a bush can go here, right? And this walkway is exactly the size of one bush. Oh, so I did it right. I had 2 flower beds that way, which is 1 bush. So that actually works out okay. So the walkway is a bush, and it goes down to a bush. And, okay, so then you come this way, and then there's another bush. So bushes have the same appeal as 1 flower bed. So technically speaking, if you want better appeal, you're going to put flower beds instead of bushes. So if you need higher appeal, the bushes got to go. That's just the sad truth of the matter. So there you go. Yeah. I just don't like the fact that I can't put any beautification at the back. However, that's just a small price to pay for having 3 rows. And if I decide later I want to rearrange everything and put them vertical instead of horizontal, then maybe, since I can only fit 2 rows that way, then maybe 2 rows go this way and then 1 goes horizontal and it all works out in the end. But then again, you have no room for beautification at that point, but it's much more efficient. Who knows? All sorts of ideas. But I've only got 3 wheat seeds. And right there is 12, so yeah. I need to buy 9 wheat seeds. Eventually I'll get more as I harvest, but I need them now. And they are expensive. Wow. That's pricey. Seeds are pricey because in the long run you save money. Okay, so these flower beds, I can actually keep them around for a bit. They're not hurting anything. Alright, this bush over here. Yeah. Wheat, not potato, wheat. Because I use this much wheat all the time. have it. So this wheat's gonna be done tomorrow. That wheat will be, I'll have wheat staggered each day. That's pretty good. And I still have 10 apples to my name. But do I have any veggies? Well, I have 7 vegetable soups. I can probably chill on vegetable soup. If I harvest wheat, I could make pies, but I'd have to buy 2 more apples. And then I could make 4 pies, which would need 8 wheat. I can get 8 wheat, but I can't get it now. So I'm not going to do that. Alright, so, I'm wondering, is it time to start opening shop? I can't really do anything else. I got appeal 15. I can't upgrade, so yeah. Give me a second, I gotta use the restroom. I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. Still here. Be right back. Almost back, hold on. It's cold in here. Oi! Yeah, it was getting cold. I had to turn off the AC. I have the AC set to 80, but when it's on, it's cold. You know? I should probably have it set to be like 83, when, you know, just so that, but it doesn't get any hotter usually than 84, so it wouldn't be on that long. But anyway, I did a lot of upgrading, so, you know, I did some progress, to do some stuff, I guess. Okay, now. Okay. Ask if you need anything. I'll stock the soup in a minute. I better count how many times people buy soup. One. Two. Oh, hey, bud. Cheap potato seeds. If you had cheap wheat seeds, I'd be pissed. Oh, look! Cauliflower is now a thing. I've unlocked it. I really don't want to grow it. Because, I mean, like, it costs me about 10. And, you know, on its own, it's worth something, but I don't think I need to grow it. For the sake of completion, I could. But only when I have the money. And the money's going to get tighter and tighter as winter hits. So I'm probably not going to worry about cauliflower. Meat is 33% right now. Hold up. If meat is 33%, there's... Oh, it's 42%. Ah. I could buy 8 from him and then see if there's discounts later. Cheese is heavily discounted. I kind of want to have. Now, it's only for quiche. But, you know, I mean, you have some on standby. I can see the shop from here, but the UI gets in the way. y'all hitting up the vegetable soup pretty hard. I ain't got no porridge. I got one porridge. Uh-oh, I'm having problems. We're gonna ask for vegetable soup soon. Oh, he's asking for porridge. Oh, fuck. I ain't got wheat. Does this guy? He might have a porridge just to buy, but no, he don't have shit. He has cheaper. Oh, well, anyway, let's close it up and wait. Quiche sold out? Holy shit! Bread sold out. I need to have something on standby then, man. Oh, I can buy one quiche, and I can sell it to him. But as far as bread is concerned, I think you're SOL, baby. Okay, this shows me specifically that I need to have... Well, sorry about that, bitch. Oh my god, quiche never sells out, and now it's sold out. Like, this was a quiche day. People... Oh my god, this was a... And it was a porridge day. I really need to start doubling up these shelves now. Yeah, with 15 appeal, I'm gonna have problems keeping things in stock unless they're doubled up. But it's gonna be costly to double up because, you know, the shop has to expand that way, which means this needs to go like over here, and this needs to double up over there. Shift it down, build a wall here. People can't go that way. They gotta walk around the shop. Yeah. That was a good day. Yeah. But wow. Okay, I need to stop stroking my own dick and actually get on making some of this crap. All right. So wheat is definitely a thing. Let's water the crops. Alright. First, let's water everything, otherwise I'm gonna forget. It was a bean day that one time. I harvested all the goddamn beans. So all the beans are growing at the same time. And these are gonna be ready tomorrow. I'm gonna have to triple up on wheat. Just to... Like a whole line just has to be wheat. Because of all the wheat I need, I don't think this is going to cut it. Yeah. To grow everything, right? Okay, so, like, that's the goal. The goal is to grow everything. Except for the 3 things you can't grow. So, potatoes and wheat. Potatoes, well, yeah. Potatoes, wheat, and some veggies. And then I should be able to get rid of the potatoes, so... That's a lot of potatoes. Oh, crap! It's too many potatoes. Wasn't thinking. Well, I can make the meat stews at least. I mean, I need 4 of those, so I will get rid of 8 potatoes. But the only other use for potatoes is that, and I only need 2 of those, so I need some vegetables for that. I made it an asparagus day last time. For vegetables, we can make it an artichoke day today. And we get 16 artichokes out of it. A lot of artichokes. And I get a lot of seeds. Okay, so I need 2 of those. And that'll use up some potatoes. But I still have 12 goddamn potatoes. That was more potatoes than I kind of needed to harvest. Yeah. But I can get rid of most of those. I can double up on replacing some of that. That's the only thing that needs potatoes. So if I do that off and on, let's see, yeah. Nothing else needs potatoes. Just those two items. So, if I do that, one, what about meat? I already have the meat items because I don't think anyone bought, oh shit. I need 4 of those. So I need 8 meats. So I guess it's going to be vegetable stew then to get rid of the potatoes. Because, well, it's 8 potatoes. I could keep those on stock, I guess. Quiche needs wheat. And this was a quiche day. I have no quiche. I need 6. So, wheat, cheese, and a vegetable. Yeah. So 6 quiche. I did not expect that to sell out. And look how much wheat I need for that. That's going to be 18 wheat just to replace that, not to mention the pies. There needs to be a reseed option for just this. That's exactly enough just to replace that. That's not enough to replace the pies that I sold. Motherfucker. Because I need 6 of each of those. Jelly needs blueberries, but let's get to that in a minute. I need 2 apple pies and 3 blueberry pies. 3 blueberry pies need 6 blueberries. Oh, these give me 6, and they're not ready yet, so I'm gonna have extra blueberries. Ugh. Yep. 3 blueberry pies, but I need wheat. 3, 6, I need 10 wheat. I need to buy 10 goddamn wheat. I mean, you gotta replace it. 2 apple, 3 blueberry. As far as jams are concerned, I use all the blueberries? No, I have 6 blueberries. Okay, I need 4, and I have just enough apples for that. Ah, but I ran out of blueberries. I mean, I didn't run out, I still have this to harvest, but the problem is that now I'm going to have this surplus of blueberries kicking around. Righto. Replace the pies, replace the pies, and of course the vegetable soups. 5 of those. I'll just harvest a thing of veggies and be done with it. I got tons of veggies. This is an artichoke day, man. Now, I could use up the rest of the potatoes just to have a surplus of the potato soup, but it would free up some inventory. It's more stock than I really want on hand with that. But okay, so 2 quiches? I've got 2 cheeses. I could make 2 quiches. And if I do that, I need to buy 2 more wheat. I'm not going to get any return on this. At least not initially. That just frees up more inventory. As far as blueberries are concerned, not really much I can do about that. So, all the crops are watered. I harvested quite a few of them. I had to buy more wheat, so that makes me sad. I have to triple wheat. Like the whole middle row's got to be wheat, or the whole back row's got to be wheat. There's no other way around it. You just need to replace all the things. Well, that'll work. You know. Next step's in 5 days. I'm gonna unlock that so I can get more appeal. But I shouldn't have done that because I was gonna expand the shop. I didn't care about appeal. I cared about expanding the shop. I'm an idiot. I can't undo that. You cannot undo that once you do that. Yeah. Because these are expensive right here. Oh, actually, no, I'd rather do the wood right now. The wood is fine. Okay. And as far as the walls are concerned, yeah, I could do walls in a 2-tone shade. It could be brick after this, because the second part could be brick. It'll look a little derpy right now, but okay. I really need 3. Oh, doors? Seriously? Oh, Jesus, goddamn Christ. Yeah, let's just do this. I'll fix it later. It's fine. Yeah, if I do that, I won't have enough for the cabinet. But if I do that, I won't have the space for the cabinets. Because I need enough space to put a 3rd cabinet, which this may give me. But what about, it'll look derpy. It'll look derpy for now. I guess we're gonna have to do it this way. Yeah. I think you can squeeze it in, yeah. If you do that. And I guess we're just gonna have to squeeze in one kind of here. Because I can do that. It's just odd. There's like no space. People go, "What's in the back corner?" And I say, well, wouldn't you like to know? I'm not saying that the items that sold out today are going to be the items that will sell out tomorrow. But I know soup sells. I could do asparagus and fill that up with soup. I have 5 soups right now. If I do asparagus, I could do soups and have asparagus on standby. I don't really want to do that. 5 is okay for now. We'll just make this soup as well. There. So, yeah. So now I have one more item like that, and if I expand the shop a little bit more, I can do 2 more back to back. And if I do that, then I can double up on... If I double up on... Okay, this isn't going to cost anything, so I actually would like to put a wall here if I can. If the game will let me. I can just move this down a bit, move this down a bit. And... So if I build a wall, the wall with a door would go here. And it's a place that customers don't need to go. And then the wall will go here. Yeah, it's a different style, but that's okay, because I can make this whole back wall that style. And then I can make this niche that style. So, you know, this is the divider for the next style of wall. People say, oh, you have a two-tone shop. And I'll say, yeah. I could actually do the front in tone brick. Look at my entrance. I could make my entrance is brick like this, but if I made my entrance brick, and then I did brick and white, well, you know, you know, I don't know if I like it. Not for the cooking. Not for the cooking. I think I actually like the stone. No, to be honest, I really do think I like the stone for this purpose. Yeah. No. I kind of like the door to be a little bit different, but then there's the stone on the stone. But then they have the new wall on brick. What about this wall? How does this wall look? Oh, it's the same wall. It's the same. New wall on brick. On gray brick. What about wood? It doesn't look bad. I can go for it for a while and see what happens. The game likes to freak out when you have weird walls. See that? It fixed itself. But, I'm not sure if I like that. I like when you walk into a shop with stone. I'm not really a big fan of stucco. I mean, it's classic, but I can just go back to the way it was. Oh, wait a minute. I can do it three-tone. I don't know if this is going to look good or not. I have no idea. Oh, it hates that. Look, that's because there's this divider right here. And it does not like that at all. See, it doesn't like it in the junction there. Yeah, so I can't do what I wanted to do. Because of the way the cabinets work and the way the hitboxes work. It won't work. So, we'll just do that. Maybe this corner could just be that. Because it, like, matches the door. I don't know. It's just a thing. And if that's the case, then I could do the stucco for just that one piece. Yeah, because it's kind of like the door. I don't know. I don't know if I like it, but we'll keep it the way it is for now. Because I really like that brick where the kitchen is. It really does make me happy. But, I don't know. It looks all weird now, but we'll get used to it, or we'll change it again. Can't even see the wall half the time anyway. So, I built one cabinet and I put soup in it. Yeah, so soup is doubled up. So, I can't get behind the counter when the trash can's there anymore. Because I moved everything up. I can move it down a little bit, but I won't be able to get behind the counter. Getting behind the counter is impossible now. It's just for aesthetics now. I have some items to restock with, but they're all over here. Yeah. I have a quiche. And some of that, and some beef stew. Vegetable stew, some beef stew. Potatoes. You wanna buy quiche? No one wants to buy quiche? No? No one wants to buy vegetable stew or quiche? So I can free up the inventory? Oh shit, that guy came and went. I didn't even get to see what he had. Okay, you bought a quiche. Nice. Now I just am focused more on that stew. Well, here comes the second dude. Okay, so roast, blueberry pie, potato, meat. I might need some meat. I might. Like, it's kind of hard to know. I don't feel like I'm getting as many customers today. Did I drop my appeal from, like, no. My appeal, I didn't care about it at the moment. I mean, it stayed at 15. But maybe I have to raise the appeal because I upgraded the shop. Oh, he sells discount meat, and I bought the other dude's meat. Fuck. He's got kind of discounted grain, so... in case I need more grain. Yeah, I'm not happy that he sells the cheap meat. Nobody here, man. Alright, so... vegetable soup is something I can't really see. So 5, wow. I sold 6 veggie soups, okay. Can't forget to water the wheat. That wheat's ready to go. Okay. I still have a surplus of blueberries in inventory because I like having the smaller gardens with the bigger gardens because sometimes you only need a little, and sometimes the smaller gardens provide that for you. So you don't have to harvest a big row. Okay, since I have the meat, what needs meat? 1 beef stew and 3 loins. Well, I can do the loins right now. Beef stew needs potatoes. What about my potatoes? Well, I have some potatoes. There you go. I kind of like having a little storeroom right there. It is making me a little bit happy. So if I extend the storeroom, it could just go down, but I might change that later. Because I really want the counter to be in the middle of the store. So the storeroom could actually be off to the side. Because I want the door to the garden to be in the middle, and the door to the garden can also be the storeroom. And if that's the case, then the desk goes right next to it with the stove. But I'd like the stove to have its own room. So I can do it. I can do this. This all can work. I can have little squares right there, and I can still have all the space I need over there. 1 beef stew, right? 1 beef stew coming right up. That takes care of all the meat. Now let's take care of the fruit. So I need 2 jams, 3 blueberry pies, and 2 jams. Well, I need apples for jams. 2 jams and 3 blueberry pies. Well, 3 blueberry pies I can do. And this takes care of the fruit. It took care of the meat, took care of the fruit. Now let's take care of all the stuff that needs wheat. 2 porridge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need 9 more wheat. I have 2. There you go. Oh, I didn't check the quiche either. I forgot to check the quiche. Oh, 3. Actually, we'll need a couple more wheat pieces then. So, I need 3 cheeses. Hmm. 3 quiches. What? Oh, that's right, you need veggies. Well, it was an artichoke day yesterday. Beans are still growing, so it looks like it's gonna be an asparagus day. Asparagus produces a lot, man. And artichokes, they do produce a lot. Okay, well, quiche it is. I need 2 breads and 2 porridges. Alright, I took care of everything except 6 vegetable soups. I made a blue one? It's only a 5% chance, man. Oh, right. I didn't actually, set these. Perfect. So leftover materials. I have leftover meats, 9. Well, I do have leftover potatoes, so I could use that. And since I have all that meat, I could make those loins again. Might want to hold off on that though, because I don't know. They sometimes they sell, and sometimes they don't. That's all meat's good for. So, and I have 5 grain. I mean pies, but I'm out of fruit for that. Then again, blueberry pies, if they sell, they sell, and I only have enough for 2 pies though. So I only need 4 blueberries, and I think this gives me 6, so I have a surplus anyway. Okay. I didn't actually need all of this wheat today, but it makes me want to actually still harvest it. Just to have a surplus of it. Because I got 4 more wheat seeds, man. And if I'm going to triple up wheat, goddamn, I could just do it right now. I don't think you can have enough wheat. I mean, you can. But you'd need to work at it pretty hard. Just throw wheat in the corner. Alright, well I expanded the shop. I really wanted to do that again. But I don't think I have the money. Well, I have that. I don't think I... It's not enough space. I need a little bit more space to double up that. Although I could rotate the thingy that way and build one that way for now, and then rearrange it later. So I can accept that. And then if I rearrange it just temporarily, I can move it back, I can do whatever I want, but temporarily if I rearrange this like this, then what I can do is build one more facing this way. It's still going to be a tight squeeze, but it's only temporary, so you don't have to panic. This is only temporary. So you can do this. And, yeah. 52? Well then. So I just doubled up vegetable soup, and sometimes bread really goes. Maybe I'll double up on bread. Since I've doubled up on all these things, I kind of want to put the bread here then, so people don't have to walk too far if they want bread. And here I can put the quiche. And then you have to reset all of these. Otherwise, when you go to restock, it has the memory of the last item. Okay, so the quiche goes there. That's also a wheat item. And this is kind of a fruit item, so I can put the jellies here. I might actually have to... If there's enough walk space here... I don't really like the way that looks, because when I expand again, the one more tile, like the only thing that's going to do is let me rotate this and put it here. I have to expand 3 tiles minimum to get another row back there, and then slowly expand outward. So if I expand 1 tile, then it has to be 2, 3. Then I can put I think then I can put 1, 1, 2, 3. I might even have to expand 5 tiles just because of space, and then 2 tiles for each one after that. It's just the way space works, because you need walk space and everything else. And let's put that there. I like how the 2 cabinets are basically lined up with those 2. That does make me really happy, actually, to be right there and there. And then there's the walkways here, and yeah, it just makes me the happiest clam ever. Alright, so I doubled up on bread, and I doubled up on soup. If I doubled up on soup, meat's there with potatoes. Those are also vegetables. So why don't I, put the soups together, and then put the gruel here and the quiche there. Can do that. So, you know, because I like to put my duplicates together, if that makes sense. That way when people want the item, they don't have to walk very far to get it. And that does matter in simulations. And so that... I kind of like to put the potato items together, but then the potato items go into the meat items. And there's 2 meat items. And then the vegetables, potatoes, the potatoes and the meat, and then solid meat. Actually, if you want a theme like that, that could work. Because the only thing that requires vegetables are these items. No, because the quiche requires vegetables as well, but the quiche requires vegetables, wheat, and cheese. And it's the only thing that requires... See, the quiche can be a transition into the wheat, right? And the wheat then are those items with the gruel. But the transition also is into meat. So that means the soup has to be in the middle. Because then the solid meat item is here. And it'll have a theme. Because it's meat, and then it's meat and potatoes. And then it's potatoes and vegetables. And then it's solid vegetables. And then it's vegetables, cheese, and grain. And then it's grain. And then it's grain and fruit. And then it's fruit. You see? So it all has to start with just meat. So what goes in the middle shelves? That's the $1 million question. I don't know. But if it starts with meat, this item is just meat. So then it starts with meat. And then the next item that requires meat is meat and potatoes. And that's this item. So I need to grab it from the other side because it's right over here. I guess the pies can go in the middle for now. Because the pies, well, they're fruit and wheat. No. The jelly has to go in the middle. Yeah. It's just fruit. So meat, then it's meat and potatoes. And then the other item that requires potatoes is also vegetables. So then it's potatoes and vegetables. So it's a heavy starch, but then it's a heavy protein, and it's a protein and starch, and it's a starch and, I don't know, whatever vegetables are. Vegetables are everything. Some protein, some carb, tiny bit, some sugar, some whatever, it depends. Okay, so meat and potatoes, potatoes and vegetables, just vegetables. Because it's vegetable soup. I hate when that happens. And that's the solid vegetable. And the next item that requires vegetable is the quiche. Vegetables, cheese, it's the only item that requires cheese, and wheat. And then wheat, the transition of wheat is, the only thing that requires pure wheat is bread. Well, 2 things that require just pure wheat. So how about 1 wheat, then 2 wheat? So 1 wheat is going to be this. This just requires 1 wheat. Then the item that requires 2 wheat is bread. And then I have 2 things of bread now. So, I'm going to have to rearrange this shit later, but okay, 2 things of bread. And then bread and fruit, which is pies. So the transition is into pies, and the pies are right there, And then the transition from pies into just fruit is jelly. So there's a theme. It starts at meat and goes to jelly. From meat, you can't go to jelly. I mean, you shouldn't go to jelly from meat. I don't know about you, but I got a theme going on now. Now at a glance, I can go, take care of the meat. I'll take care of the potatoes and veg. I'll take care of the vegetables. I'll take care of the cheese and the wheat. And I'll take care of the wheat. And I'll take care of the wheat and fruit. Dude, it works great. All right. And I still have 7 meat and 5 grain. And some veggies. But that's okay. I'll keep that on stock with the seeds that ever are growing. I have potato seeds, blueberry seeds, artichoke seeds. I don't think I need any more potatoes. I think since only 2 items require potatoes and I have enough, I think I'm actually sorted. But we'll see what happens when I expand. You know. Okay. Alright, we're moving along. I actually want to improve appeal. I don't know about that bush in the middle right here. I actually think, well, I have no money, actually. I would have money for plopping down like 1 item. A carpet, and it wouldn't do much. So, 4 days left. Here we go. Hey guys, the new and improved shop, it's a theme. Walk around, check it out. You in the mood for meat? Are you in the mood for potatoes? Do you want cheese? I almost have what you need. Almost. Just almost. I can only restock a couple of potato and meat items. That's all I have with me. That's why I doubled up some of those items, guys. Come on. I doubled up the vegetable soup. I doubled up the bread. No. You guys, like, you killed the quiche yesterday. So I'm waiting for the beef stew to be sold. It would make me happiest if you would sell the beef stew. Oh, I didn't even notice the guy was there. I'm just looking at the shop. He could have had cheap beef. Okay. Sometimes I just like watch the people shop, and if they can find what they want and don't need my ass, then I'm fine with that. Hey, what's up? Vegetable soup, blueberry seeds, artichokes, asparagus, beans. Oh, he's got cheap meat. 7. I should probably get up to 16 meat. Oh, that's right. Hold on a second. He has cheap meat. And I need money! Don't mind me, guys. Oh my god, you guys bought all of the things. Okay, meat. I should have up to 16 meat. There you go. Oh, that's all the vegetable soup, okay. That's expected that they sell out like that. You gonna buy something? I'm gonna follow you around and you do? Of course he wants veggie soup. Oh shit, he wanted one of those too. Kick ass. Alright. Meat stew, blueberry. I'm still not growing cauliflower. If you had cheap cauliflower seeds, I might start the bank with them. But I don't really want to grow them right now. Okay, well, sorry guy, but I don't really need you at the moment. And, yeah. In 3 days, the next debt is due. So, potatoes and meat. Usually I can just do the meat right away. I'll just, plop that down there. And say, okay, that was the meat. But now I need 1 meat, which I have, and some potatoes. But I only need 2 potatoes. Yeah, I didn't want to do that. Yeah. Just run by and grab your garden and you just put it in your pocket and everything's great. Alright. Alright. Oh, I better just water the garden while I'm not here. Or I'm gonna forget. Yeah. Make it a bean day later. Look at all this wheat, man. I'll be swimming in wheat tomorrow. I And again, I have some wheat today. Yeah, see? Alright, that might be enough. Oh, the blueberries. I don't want to forget them. Those seeds are expensive too. All seeds are expensive. Alright, so 1 beef stew coming right up. Okay, so vegetable soup, 10. I only have 7 veggies on me. 10, man. Do you want to make it an artichoke day, or the rest of the asparagus? You could do the rest of the asparagus, I guess. They'd all be growing at different times. Or you can make it an artichoke day. Asparagus wasn't bad. Let's mix it up with some artichokes today. How many did I need? I needed 10. Yeah. Okay, so that's 10. So what about this? Oh, 2 more veggies and cheese with a couple of wheat. So this is where you gotta buy the cheese. Because 2 quiche sold. So now I'm done with vegetables. And wheat. Okay, so porridge, 2 bread, and more wheat. How many pies? 2 apple pies and a blueberry pie. Why does it gotta be blueberries? And I need more wheat for that. Two apple pies. So I need to buy 6 apples. Apples, man. Actually, I might need to buy more than 6 apples because... Oh yeah, I need to buy 9 apples. Well, a blueberry pie, 2 apple pies, and 3 jellies. I need more blueberries! I hate having leftover blueberries. Like, I thought I had just enough. Because every time I do that, it's like I have to just harvest this one more pile. And then I have 4 extra blueberries. And now here comes the fun part. Reload. Reload. Oh, I did that. Reload. And there you go. Why do I have 3 extra jellies? Oh, because I forgot to actually stock the jellies. And I have just a bit left over. Waste as little as possible in inventory space. And it all works out, man. So I have 846, the debt's due in 3 days. I could expand a little bit. But... So, you know, if I expand with... I'll expand with the Bricko, which is on this one here. There you go. And that's good, that's good. That's not what I want to do. Oh, I can do that, and then put the wall back. The wall of stone. Which is the original wall. I don't need that there. I don't need this little room here. I can, it doesn't need to be there. I just like it lined up with this. I like it there, but I'd have to destroy it. Okay, so the wall. Open up that. I rearrange it to flip it. That doesn't change the amount I can store. That will give me 1 extra. So I didn't even have to actually expand that. I can get rid of that for now because it could just save me money, and I don't need to put that way. Not right now, anyway. Oh, I have enough space now for 1 more shelf, and if I'm doubling it up, I might as well double the quiche. Quiche doesn't sell that much, but I can still double it up. How long have I been streaming? 1 hour and 51 minutes. Okay, so like another day or a week or something, and I'm done. Okay, so yeah. And this right back here can be, well, I mean, the quiche does not sell that much. But that's just where it has to go, man. Well, not really, because, I mean, I can double up. I've doubled up those. I've doubled up bread. And now, temporary solution, I can just put this here. It doesn't have to go here, but okay, what's stopping it? There we go. My nose itches, goddammit. So if I move the quiche down for now, I mean, quiche did sell out that 1 time, but usually doesn't. Vegetable soup, bread, those are hot items. I don't think there are any other 2 hot items. If I double the meat, I'd have to move everything down, which isn't really that problematic, actually. Double the meat, and the stew goes there, and then everything just goes down. But since I'm here, I might as well just double the quiche, or double the porridge. I guess I'll double the quiche and get out of the way. That way it's all cheese, So 6 cheese. And so I do need some more wheat. I didn't really want to harvest wheat or vegetables, but I can harvest these artichokes. And I can harvest, a little bit of wheat. And that's actually a lot of wheat. See, I wanted to have space left over, But it is what it is. Six of them coming right up. It's only 5 vegetables at that point, but okay. Let's make it a quiche dish. Besides, I actually did need some practice at making quiche, so we're trucking through autumn. We're like 60% through autumn, and then it's winter when everything is bullshit. But I have enough money left over that I could improve the appeal of the place a little bit. Maybe get to level 17, which would be nice. And if I get to level 17, some flower beds. I could sell this bush and put some flower beds down. But I like the bush. It has a theme going on, man. But inside there's some heavy items. Like you could replace the barrels Like, there's still space inside to work with. But there's not a lot of money to work with. But I can work with this. This is my favorite item in the game for appeal. In fact, I'm going to rotate it this way. Put it here first. Because that's just a lot of appeal, and 130. Stick it down right there. Make little tables. And there you have it. I spent all the money. I could even space the barrels out now. I know. But these tables should replace these barrels, because the barrels, unless you're looking for a theme, then the tables just, they're tasteful enough and they have enough appeal that they're a good item. Now they take up floor space, and that is the biggest kicker about them, because appeal that takes up floor space is annoying, right? So you want appeal that like floors and change the cabinets. Okay, well I'm at appeal 17. So hopefully people will buy more stuff now. This trash can is kind of annoying me. I could put it here, because I really don't walk right here. Yeah, I just walk by it and people don't have to look at my trash can. And that way I can then go back behind my tiny ass narrow cabinet that is absolutely squishing the shit out of me. I can breathe back here. The old greenhouse. Yeah, you know, like, that's why I'm attached to this little space right here. I will fix it later, especially when my shop expands further down. I will change it. But, you know, the old greenhouse is, you know. You ever seen a store like this compact? I have. But it had a lot of stuff in it, so, you know, you can window shop to your heart's content, right? I have enough space where what I'm carrying is okay. And we'll just make some stuff later. I have enough meat that I can probably get away with keeping it at 13 for now, unless it's cheap. Well, I didn't have to buy any wheat this time. So, the debt's due in 3 days. 2 days now. Because on day 1 you pay it, or you pay at the end of day 1, but either way you have to pay at day 1. I'm just going to stand here by the oven because it's warm, and it's getting kind of chilly outside. Good thing you don't have to use fuel to cook. Here, I'll just look at the shop this way. I can see most of the people, and I can see, like, at least half of the cabinets. I can see 6 of them. I can't see 6 of them. Yeah, I can see half the cabinets. And I can see the vegetable soup. Oh, this guy. Okay, so he has cheap bean seeds, which I don't need. And cheap asparagus, which I don't need. I don't really need your stuff, dude. Later, man. I like to, if I can get away with it, I like to just wait until the end of the day. And just collect all the money and watch my funds go up. If all 3 of these merchants don't have anything I want, then I can do that and just enjoy it, because it's satisfying. Cheese is cheap. Ooh, I like to stock up on cheese. Okay, I'm gonna close you for now. I have to pick up the money. Because, you know, I want to buy some cheap cheese. Have a stock of cheese on hand. 16 cheese. Will that be enough, Dan? I think it will be. So 16 cheese, and just because it's so goddamn cheap at 4 a piece, I can't resist that. Huh? Buy a pie. There you go. Pies are heavy money, man. Do you guys buy all the meat? No. Here's the 3rd guy. He has... I mean, his iron is off the hook cheap, but I don't really need it. Okay, guy. I did get some cheese. A good deal on cheese. So I spent money. Alright. So my money climbed a little bit today. I had 50 bucks and now I have 870. So I am making some bank at day's end shop value. I think the shop value is the value of all the items in the shop. So your shop value can go down when you have fewer items in inventory and stuff. Hey, I could use some potatoes. But first, let's water everything. Harvested all the artichokes. Temporarily, anyway. I have wheat. I've got beans. This is a bean day, man. Haven't had beans in a while. So it's time to make beef stew with beans. That sounds delicious, actually. Is it gonna be a bean day? Well, I'm gonna need some veggies. So I'll harvest some beans. Yeah, I'll make it a bean day. I like to harvest beans. Because you get a lot of beans out of that harvest, but first things first, I've got some potatoes. Let's harvest some potatoes. How many potatoes do I need? I need 14 potatoes, so I need 10 to harvest. This gets me 12, I think. This gets me 8, I think. Or 4, I don't really remember which. I need 10 potatoes, all things, you know. And this is going to give me over 10, I think. Or is it going to give me 8? Yeah, whatever. Okay, yeah, I have more than enough potatoes now. So potatoes are us. And I have the veggies. So take care of that. So let's look at that first. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Ah! Veggies. I have 1 odd asparagus out, so I do need to harvest more vegetables. It's gonna be a bean day. I'm gonna grab me some beans. Just grabbed 8 beans. It's pretty cool, man. Okay, so we're gonna do beans. Soup. I could make it out of this, but I prefer to have an even number, so let's do 2 beans. And make the veggie soup. 1, 2, 3, right? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. And while we're on the topic of vegetables, 7. 7? I have 6! Fuck. But quiche might need some. So, beans. 7 veggie soups, man. 7 veggie soups. Are you sure about that? Yeah. Now, let's see about the quiche. Well, just a single quiche. 1 quiche, 3 porridge, 3 bread. porridge, 3 porridge, 1 bread, 2 bread, 3 bread. A blueberry pie, and that's it. What? Had a grain again. Okay. Let's go grab some grain. I'm gonna grab this far one. I don't know why. I may have overdone it on the wheat now, but you never know these things. So we'll see how it works. And yeah, just a blueberry pie. As far as this is concerned, I need 2 jams. So I actually need some more blueberries. Always have leftover blueberries. Leftover blueberries. Oh shit, I'm gonna have way too many leftover blueberries. Crap. Now I'm... Oh shit. That's okay. I can stock the shelves. I was hoping that I could make all of the items before I had to stock the shelves, but whatever. Because I like to restock all in one go. I don't like to have to come back. No apple pies today. And 2 jellies. Which means I need 2 apples. I keep expanding the shop, so I never have the money, like a ton of money. Tomorrow I need 450. I can make 400 tomorrow. If I expand the shop by 2 more tiles, I'll be able to put down 1 more cabinet. But that's going to be pricey. Yeah. I still have that niche right there. That's okay. I can do something with that. Okay, so yeah. So I can double up something else. So if I doubled up the quiche into the porridge, I've already doubled the bread. I guess it's time to double up the porridge. So if I'm going to double up the porridge, I need 6 porridge. And that means I need some more wheat, initially. Yep, 6 more porridge, got just enough wheat. Is it enough? Oh, you whore! I need 1 more to upgrade. Whatever. It is what it is, man. Now I've doubled up on the porridge. I don't know that I need to, mind you. But I've doubled up on like 6 items now. Okay. 1 item, 2 items, 3 items, 4 items, 4 items. 4 items have been doubled up. 4 out of 10, mind you. So we're not quite halfway there. Once 5 items have been doubled, you know. Actually, we're over halfway there, but we're not quite 3/4 of the way there. Once 5 items have been doubled, we're 3/4 of the way there. Okay, so I have all of this inventory. I hope. I don't really need to do anything with it. Did I unlock the better palette? Not yet. 2 days for the debt, so I'm good. And the garden is watered, correct? Pretty sure I watered the fucking thing, because I don't want to have dead crops, because that's costly. I'm getting really happy with my garden. I just never did this before. I never did a cookery where I grow everything except the 3 items, the cheese, the meat, and the apples. Well, it's allowing me to upgrade before the end of fall, that I could have everything doubled by the end of fall, and I don't know if I need to do that, but my appeal, I actually can improve appeal right now. And I think I should do that, because I really, really, really want to improve it. So I could put some wall hangings, like a shield and stuff. Those are okay, but the biggest ones still are the tables. So if I get rid of this barrel and put the tables down, you know, like the tables are just, they're just too good right now. I mean, they're 130, but you know, I can probably get away with 2 of these. And it's close. It's very close, but not quite. See, they're not the end-all, be-all, you know. They are technically lined right up with the door. You know, just about. I'm really happy with that, but I really wish, you know, because I need the space over here to walk. And do I need this much space to walk? Not really. I could move those down a bit, just a little, but I do want to have a specific amount of space to walk here. Maybe I'll measure it out with something that I want to have, like one of the flower beds or something. And then from the flower bed, because you can't put the flower bed inside actually, but have I been streaming now for, 2 hours and 12 minutes. Well, the next debt is in 2 days, so we'll stop at the next debt. I really wanted to get to 18, but I ran out of money. So I ran out of money because I expanded the shop. So, well, you know, that happens sometimes. That's just what you do. Sometimes you just have to go with the flow. But if I expand one more time, I can put one more shelf down, and then I'll have this like donut here. Yeah, trying to be efficient, economic with that, and then I can double up pies. God, they don't really sell that much. They do in winter, but I should probably double up the beef stew then, you know, and then shuffle everything down. Yeah. If I build one more, I would shuffle, I build one more cabinet, I shuffle, okay, the quiche is there, the porridge is there, the bread would be there. I just have to move everything down, because I don't really want to double up pies, because they just don't seem to be selling like 6 at a time yet. Alright. Sometimes they sell over 3, but okay, yeah, let's open it up. I'll just stand here by my little flowers. This is my new spot right here. The cabinet doesn't work anymore, so I'll be a decoration, I'll be a mannequin, I'll just stand here. The mannequin mod for Oblivion was kind of fun. You could put your armor on it on display. I put it in the Frosty Crackle Spire. Like 6 mannequins. They're expensive though, they cost like 100 or 200 something, and they're 100 stones a piece. So you had to get them, lug them up, go back, you know, but you can teleport. What did I just get? You unlocked painted table. Okay. Shit, that guy wants something. What the fuck does he want? Beans, wood, silk, blueberries, clothes. I'm gonna dismiss you because you don't have anything I need. And it's a tease if I keep you there. Task complete. Catering. Expand your store to 50 tiles. That's expensive, my friend. The highest I ever get before the debt's repaid is about 55 tiles. Somewhere between 55 and 60 if I push it. And I don't ever need that much space. Well, actually, I do need that much space. 5 more tiles, you know. I don't have any replacements, guys. So whatever sells out first will be the next thing I double up. If it's pies, then slap me around and call me Susan. I'll double up pies. Oh, I just lost that guy. I didn't even notice he was there. This is what happens when you don't need much. You forget that shopper that they... Oh, yeah, okay, here comes this guy. So I missed the middle guy, but the last guy I got. Jam, cringe, but yeah, he doesn't have anything I want, so sorry about that. Sorry about that. Thanks, though. On the flip side, I can do my whole routine now, where I gather up all the money from 46, and we'll see how much I made today. It's satisfying. It's got this nice, delightful reward to it. Okay, I had 46. I'm hoping it's 800 and... Ooh. 1,000. Exactly 1,000. Cha-ching. That's pretty cool. Even though I've made more today before, I mean, that's pretty good off of baked good. Boy. Before I need anything... Oh, you're already done. I'm gonna water the crops. Oh, I did not want to harvest those! Oh well, it's an artichoke day. I mean, it's an asparagus day. I was gonna harvest something else for vegetables today, but it's an artichoke day, guys. We're gonna do all of our stuff with artichokes today. So, hope you like it. Actually, it sucks because now I gotta do vegetables first because I have no more inventory space. That's why I wanted to do the potatoes first. I mean, we had a bean day, but you see, I have all those beans, so I don't even know if I need this. But that's 16 artichokes, man, for free. Well, the opportunity cost to buy the seeds was one thing, but I've long since made up the money. Okay, so let's do some vegetables first, just to get them off my plate. I need 7 vegetable soups, and just 7 vegetable soups for right now. Let's do those. Let's do beans, because I have 7 beans. So there you go, 7 veggie soups. So let's just get rid of these right away. Because I harvested something. Okay, so let's just do vegetables. I can do a quiche. I need wheat for that. Okay, I'll hold up on that. Potatoes. So I have the vegetables I need. I need 10 potatoes. I have 2 potatoes. So can I harvest 8 potatoes? Actually, I think this gives me 8 potatoes. No, it gives me 6. Actually, it gives me 4. This... Uh-oh. Why'd I do that? I need to throw away these excess potato seeds because I don't think I need them. Yeah, I'm pretty convinced I'm not going to need to double up on potatoes. That's a shame, that's 5 potatoes down the shitter, but... Oh, right, it does it one at a time. There you go. There we go. So, 3 of these. 2 of these. 2 of these. What? I'm out of beef! I gotta buy 1 more beef. All that cheap meat that I bought, you see, it was well worth it. I knew I'd spend it. Alright, well, I need to make no jelly. Amazing. Well, alright, fine. Oh, it was a quiche day, alright. 5 quiche. 5 quiche, 4 porridge, And 2 breads. Because I'm not touching that side, so I just want to harvest it. 5 quiche. 4 porridge. And 2 bread. So I need 7 wheat just for that. Okay, fine, we'll harvest this. Porridge, 2 bread. Oh yeah. Wait, I thought it was 4 porridge. It is. Alright, so definitely pies. It was a pie day, not a jam day. 2 apple pies and 1 blueberry pie. So I need 6 wheat. Alright. 6 wheat it is. And if I need 2 apple pies, I have to order 2 apples. This is good. Order. So, 2 apple pies. Oh, I'm stupid. I need 6 apples. Forgot about that. I'm thinking of jelly all over again. See, pies, I don't know, like only in winter do they really sell well. That's all the store is stocked up and good to go. I do need 445 when I open up. So if I expand the store 1 time... Yeah, the trash can. Then... What... 445. I can expand the store like that. But do I... Because I can't buy the shelf then without... Because if I do that with the donut, I could put the shelf in there, but then the shelf can't be shopped at because there's no footprint. So if I do that specifically to do that, then I won't be able to buy the counter. So upgrading the shop right now is pointless until the next day, because then it's pointless until the next day. Yeah, because either I expand the shop and can't put the shelf down, or I expand the shop just enough to put the shelf down, but it's useless because there's the people won't be able to use it. So I need this last one to be 2, and yeah. Okay, so all the crops are watered. I'm actually doing pretty good. As far as wheat's concerned, I might not need all the wheat I've planted. No, I will, because when I expand the pies, I need to initially build a lot of pies, so I'll need that. But that's only 1 spike in demand, then it goes back down. So it's not going to be a demand forever. I've doubled up everything else that requires wheat, except the pies. So 2 more shelves worth of pies, and that's expensive. That's 24 wheat. But then it settles, and then you only get what you need. I can use the money and improve the appeal of the shop. So I can put 2 more little tables down right here. Or just one. I don't need another one. I didn't intend on improving the appeal twice. I don't think I can, actually. I sell the barrel, I can do the tables, but I really like having some barrels in the shop. Just thematically, even if it doesn't make much sense as far as appeal, because there's better appeal options, you know? I like how the storage room is so small, but yet I haven't needed to upgrade it. Because I'm just being so efficient. You can be efficient in this stage of the game. You cannot be efficient before. Before, you just need tons of pallets. But actually, while I was growing my own food, I found I only needed those 2 pallets instead of needing like 6 usually. But the cost was still spent in seeds, so I didn't really save anything. Only later did I save much. So, to balance it out, I could sell the barrel and put 2 of the tables down. Just to balance it out. Oh, right. It's more expensive, but, you know, I still have the money. And appeal is actually going up a lot higher. I might still be able to. I can only spend 130 more. Less than 130. About 120 is all I can really spend. And I don't think that's enough to get the approval up that high. 120. Because these bushes are 85, I can't put 2 down. I can put down 2 carpets for 100 appeal, but that won't be enough. I know it won't be enough. Oh, I forgot about chests. The thing about chests is 210 for 345. 2 of these gives you 430. And the footprint of a chest is a little bit bigger than 2 tables. So, you know, the chest doesn't really do much for you. I mean, it does a lot. 245 is amazing, but only for aesthetics would I put it in there. Like, if I'm just trying to get appeal tables all the way, man. You always find the most efficient item in a sim game. And then once you're done, you go back and you tweak and you customize and you make things like it doesn't matter if appeal is high anymore, so you can then make things the way you want them for a theme. But when you're trying to just play the game, then it makes more sense to play the game. So this carpet is 110 for 90, 100 for 80. So it's comparable, but it takes up much less of the real estate on the carpet, so you can actually put more of those down to get a higher appeal. But I can't spend 150. I haven't unlocked the shield and sword yet. I think that's only if the blacksmith, if you can craft enough stuff. So I can't build 2 of those. It's got to be something like this. So, I mean, I can just build 1 more of those, but I can't spend 130. I can spend under 130. But if I sell the barrel, I could. I can spend 85 for 140. 130. I can probably put a chair. I can't squeeze it behind the desk right now because I've moved everything like that. This eventually needs to come down, and this greenhouse needs to kind of go further down, you know. And so I could just throw a rug down. I don't think I can get to 19. Now with the money I have to spend, I can't. Because even outdoor beautification won't work. Well, these are great, but I can't buy them right now. I mean, they're great for wall ornaments. As far as wall ornaments go, those are the highest value. The highest cost, too, but 180, nothing else is 180 for the wall ornament. 85 appeal, 55 for 85 appeal, and then 70 appeal for 85. These little cat pictures aren't really worth it. I mean, they're cute initially because wall space doesn't take up floor space. But my shelves are against the wall. Usually, if you want to double that up, you put your shelves a little bit back from the wall. In fact, I might even rearrange my shelves to do that. But if I rearrange my shelves to face the walls, and it means all the aesthetics need to go against the wall too. And I think I'll actually lose space that way. Like if my aesthetics are against the wall, and then there's a walkway, and then these cabinets face the walkway, and then the ones behind them face this way, then you have a center row. And then you can... I don't think you gain anything that way. I can try it, but I don't think you gain anything. It would look different, you know, on the sides it would spike in the middle and go out. It would have this column approach to the shop, more than what I have now. All right, well, I've done a lot of talking, but I haven't done a lot of actually placing, so I can't really get it to appeal 19. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, that doesn't work. So yeah, this gives me 140. Carpet only gave me 85. I could just put this down somewhere for now, and then take it up later. But it still doesn't bring me up to snuff. So, no point. There's no point in doing partial. There's no point. Because it only improves it when... Well, I got it to 18. I was hoping I could get it to 19, but 18's one level up. I think for the shop level you're on, your appeal level has to be a specific bandwidth down or up from it, otherwise you lose customers. I really do. Because as you leveled up, people were buying, but then they look in the shop and they're like, why would I come here, you know? Oh. So let's pay the debt and do the one final day, and I guess the stream could be done. I still want to play, but I'm getting tired. I want to rest. That's past my bedtime. You set your own bedtimes, man. Okay. Wonder how many things I'll sell today. It was great that I got exactly 1,000. It would be really cool if one side of the wall could be one design and the other side could be another design, like stucco, like wallpaper that looks like something, but it's not really. If you could wallpaper your walls on one side only. But that's just not where the objects are. The objects are a single object. Uh-oh. Cauliflower seeds are on discount. You know, I could buy some. I didn't really want to, but I need the money. But by the time I get the money, he's gone because I didn't notice he was there. They're not going to be on discount again for a long time. I did say I'd buy them if they were on discount, but I feel sad now. I wanted to get them because I'm never going to find those again. Cheese. Well, I have 10 cheese. And the only thing that requires cheese is the quiche. I usually don't sell 10 quiche. But it is discounted, so maybe I'll go up to 16 cheese. Just to say that, yeah, it was worth buying. Some pies or something. Pies are good money. And again, they cost a lot to make. Alright. Time to make my rounds. You gonna buy something on your way out? Nope. I started with 120 something. I think I made about 1,000 today. It's about average, about par for the course. I didn't get any cheap meat today, if you noticed. I need to buy 3 meat. I need 2 more potatoes, but I can't just get 2 more potatoes. It's gonna have to be all of the potatoes. I could just buy 2 potatoes. Nah. Now when I got them here, all it's costing me is some inventory space. So yeah, some veggie soup. Satisfying when you level up. But I have 10 extra potatoes now. That makes me sad. Vegetables though, man. I need 5 veggie soups and 3 quiche. Need vegetables. What day is it? Well, I've got a lot of fucking beans. It's gotta be a bean day, but that's gonna be a lot of fucking beans. It's gonna be 16 beans. Well, oh wait, it can be more. Oh, but it was already. I want to mix it up some. Because it was already that day. Okay. Yeah, over encumbered. 16 beans. I knew that would happen. Oh wait, I'm just not over encumbered. Okay, well, what was it again? 5 veggie soups, 3 quiche. So now I need 2 porridge and 1 bread. Perfect. Any jams? Actually, it looks like it was a jam day. Holy crap. 5 jams. But how many pies? 2 apple pies, 3 blueberry pies, 2 apple pies, and 5 jams. I need 11 apples. small ones would give me 6. I need 8. So either way, I'm going to be stuck with a surplus. Blueberries, I mean. I need 8 wheat, man. Well, there's 8 wheat for you. Two apple pies and 3 blueberry pies. I already have 1 apple pie, so 1 apple pie and 3 blueberry pies. There you have it. Cool, man. And everything's stocked. Leftovers, tons of potatoes. I don't like having that many potatoes left over. But I'll just let them sit there, let them stew. We'll be in a stew soon. And cheap cheese, so that's a thing. As soon as I unlock the big pallet, then I'll just put 2 big pallets down there and I'll have all the space I'll need for what I'm doing. It's kind of nice not having to buy your veggies, because I did the soup kitchen before and I had to buy all the vegetables. Now I was still selling like crazy, but having to buy all of the produce sucks balls. It really does. So you always buy like only artichokes, or like whatever's on sale as long as it's as cheap as an artichoke. So it has to be 5 or under if it's on sale. Alright, well, I miss those cauliflower seeds though, I feel sad. Alright, well, we're gonna open up the store. There you go. And I'm going to put down 1 more cabinet. Gets more and more expensive. Those are pies, my friend. Breads. Everything's doubled up there, but I really don't want to double pies. I want to double the stew. If I double the meat stew, now double that stew, and that stew's gonna go there. Yeah. Well, first things first, I'm gonna put it down. How close is it? Well, if an end table goes there, then, you know, like you could put, I can snap this to the grid, actually, and have this over here with the other ones and put an end table there. But eventually I need walkways. So this is only a temporary solution. This isn't the real deal, okay? It's not where everything is going to eventually end up anyway. But what I do need to do is rotate them. And just put this one back to back. Yeah. It's a little bit tight back there, but they can still actually shop back there. It's not ideal, but I'll have a bigger walkway later. Yes, I will. But for right now, I do not want to double pies. I'll put the double meat over there. Will I? Well, it's 6 meat and I'll actually need to harvest more potatoes. Do I have a small potato to harvest? No, I don't. But otherwise I have to harvest wheat, you know. Do you want to just get the pies over with and the beef later? Not really. But winter's coming. Pies are bigger in winter. I don't know about beef stew though. It's actually an expensive item, so... I mean, eventually it's all going to have to shuffle anyway, because I have 3 items on the left that have to be duplicated. So eventually I'm going to have to move 3 of those down here. I'm not looking forward to that. But I'm going to reshuffle this anyway. I really am. I'm going to, since I'm using only half a shop now, I'm going to actually rearrange all of this. It looks nice for right now, but it really needs to change up. So, pies. I mean, the next expansion, I have to expand. If I expand one more click, I could maybe put the cabinet that way. But one more click isn't going to be enough. One more click too. I think I have to expand 3 times to get my next shelf in. I was being Jewish right now with the single expansions, but yeah, I think I'm gonna have to. But yeah, you'll see what I mean later. Because of space. And all the decorations are up here at front, and there's no decorations here at back. Makes me sad. That's why I need bigger walkways. But walkways will come when I have time and space. Right now, it's just a solution to a problem. So should I do? I guess I could do the pies, because I don't want to do the beefs right now. I really don't. Well, I do, but they're in the wrong spot. I don't want to rearrange everything. So I guess it's pies, but people just don't buy that many pies. Well, I've got the wheat for it. I mean, I could do 12 wheat. I've got it. Might as well harvest that over there. Again, eventually, I'm just delaying the inevitable. So that's 2 pies. So I need 4 more pies, so I need 8 more wheat. This should give me 8. And it does. But I need the blueberries. And I may have enough blueberries. I'm going to have a surplus of blueberries. But that's okay. I like to see how the seeds keep growing. It's taking up all my inventory space, and there are some seeds that I really need to throw out. Like bean seeds, potato seeds. I don't know about the wheat seeds. My wheat seems to be keeping, but artichoke seeds and blueberry seeds I can probably throw out too. So I kind of want to do that. Potato seeds, bean seed, artichoke seed, and so far blueberries have been keeping. I've been on top of them, so I haven't really needed to expand. So I'm just gonna keep the wheat seeds for now. And here are the pies. Better make the pie. So, I've delayed the inevitable because I'm eventually going to have to just shuffle everything down anyway. You know, to have everything, the duplicates next to each other, and the theme of the shop where it goes from meat to fruit, you know. From meat to mash, I guess you could say. From meat to jam, from meat to jam. from meat to fruit. But kind of nice how all the ingredients did that, how there's not one that jumps between two, you know, like potatoes and cheese, because then I would be screwed. Then I could do one across from it on the hallway. The potatoes and cheese would be across from it. I could do that. Like potato soup, potatoes and cheese, you know. I think that's enough. I've expanded the shop enough. There still needs to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There still needs to be 5 of those. 5 cabinets. I gotta peel before I go. Little tables again? I really don't care about little tables. I've got the theme going now. I've got it. It looks nice. I want to keep it that way. I can start doing carpets, but they're inefficient. I don't have a lot of space in here. But, you know, I don't need a whole lot of money at the moment. So maybe aesthetics. Maybe outdoor aesthetics. Maybe I could get away with just spamming some bushes or something. But they're only 140 for 85. Oh, the things. The thing that gives you like 200 stuff. Right here. This right here. Herb shelf and a pot shelf. Pot shelf is amazing. Right here. And I can't really buy the herb shelf now. But I'm pretty sure I could buy something small that's going to improve it up to. I still have that seat, don't I? No, I got rid of that. I never bought the seat. Well, you know, there's no room for it. So what about... That's something I actually want to keep. That's a theme. And so... I just need to spam a little bit. So I'll put a small rug down. And a second one. I'll use rugs as tiles eventually. There we go, appeal 19. So more people should show up at the shop. I need to get to level 23, I think. Maybe to level up the shop again. '23, yeah. So actually I'm one level off from being able to go up to appeal 25. But if I need to get appeal 20 before I get to level 23, that would make me happy. That way I would be right where I need to be, and the game probably won't deduct me for saying your appeal is too low for the level you're at. Anyway, I think that's... I'm gonna just save the shop. I need a break. I think it was fun. I did a lot, and the stream went on for... Oh, Jesus Christ. It went on for 50 minutes longer than I wanted it to. I'm like, oh god, it's okay, it's almost 2 hours. Oh, it's 2:15, let me do this one day. Oh, let me do... That's what happens. And you don't get a whole lot of days done, because this is a simulation, and the whole idea is just to enjoy it, right? So, and I am. That is my arm hurt. Anyway, thanks guys. See you later.